Okay, so the other day I posted a video about wanting to make a community project out of a guitar custom boutique pedal stompbox based on the Axoloti. And I went ahead and I ordered some knobs from DigiKey, and I thought I'd share the unboxing with you. So first, these are the knobs I've been using for a lot of my other synthesizer and stompbox projects. They're from Alpha, and I'm quite happy with them. They work really well. The only problem is I would describe them as medium-sized. So I'm exploring the possibilities of having a whole lot of knobs in one place. So I ordered what were some very small and hopefully affordable knobs from DigiKey. So let's take a look at what we got here. So notice I ordered the knobs and the pots together. If you're not familiar, and I have to remind myself of this every now and then, the knob is the indicator part that goes on the top. It's not electronic. And the pot, short for potentiometer, is the usually three-pronged device that is electrical, that actually turns, that has a variable resistor inside it. So, of course, DigiKey always packages the heck out of these. I like to give them to my neighbor's cat because they like to scratch and play in them. Okay. Here we have the old packing slip. So this has the exact part numbers of the things. I'll probably put those in the notes below. I got these 10K pots and a 0.236 inch shaft. So that's probably, what, 6 millimeters, just a little smaller than your average, than a 1/4 inch. Alright, so first of all, here are the knobs. These actually look pretty nice. I'm psyched. I forget how much these are, but that's totally passable. They're slightly rubberized here, and they have great indicators. I mean, you can really see, well, let's say, assuming that you have like a dark colored background. If you have a white box, it might be a little harder to see what's going on, but certainly from the side. And the size is pretty reasonable. And notice they've got the D size inside. Hopefully I read the spec sheets right, and these will actually fit the pots that I bought. If not, DigiKey has a decent return policy. So here they are, nicely packaged. So if you want, let's see, these are P110s in the KH1 configuration. I forget the manufacturer, but the KH1 basically just means that they're top mounted. So everything I'm doing with this project is to try and minimize space while still making it playable. And isn't this nice? They gave us a box of a whole bunch and one extra one. So let's be neat and just open up this one extra one right now. I apologize for all of the crinkling noises ahead. I'm sure the camera's going to amplify those. Okay, can we get these out? I think I'm going to need just one more turn with the knife. That? Okay, good enough. Okay, so let's look at this pot for a second. As I can see from here, I don't know if you can at home so well, but this definitely has a D-shape shaft on it. That's good. Can we focus on that? Yeah, there we go. Now, one odd thing to notice about these is that they have 4 terminals here. Usually, a pot has 3 terminals, and I don't know why this one does. It's probably just the quirk of manufacturing optimization, but when you look at the spec sheet, it just says to use like the first 3 from, I believe, the right. The other one is just disconnected. Other nice things is this has pretty good stability. Another nice thing is it's got a pretty low overhead, or footprint, I should say, so that when you put the pot on, you could put a lot of pots next to it. So what I want to do for this project is have a lot of pots in one place. The Axoloti can handle 15 or 16 analog inputs, and I intend to use all of them. The other thing is this has what's called a bushing. That's this area here. This isn't always necessary, but I think in this case it's going to be necessary because the whole thing is going to probably mount to the box by the circuit board. And that's just so you could put that nut in there. It costs a little extra, unfortunately. But hey, what are you going to do? All right, ready for the moment of truth? Let's see if these fit together. Yep. Yeah! All right, I can actually read a spec sheet. That's pretty cool. All right, now one thing to notice about this is you have to go... You can't change the orientation of the pot like you can with when there's a screw locking the shaft on. That means that I have to orient it with these terminals down. Now, I was hoping to have 2 rows of these things, and to save board space I was going to put one upside down and one down like that. But it looks like I won't be able to, because if you mount one upside down like this, then the starting point is going to be here, the end point is going to be here, which is unusual and different from the upper row. So that's a good thing to find. So we got a couple interesting observations from here. The other thing we can do is I want to know how densely these can be put. So I'm going to get out my nice calipers and see just how wide these are at the widest point. So about 0.55 inches. So that means we could get almost 2 per inch. So I'll just kind of keep that in mind with the design. So if we're going to have 8 in a row, then that's going to be about 7.5 inches. Because there are 7 spaces. See, I talk about having 8 in a row because I'm thinking of having 16 analog inputs. So anyway, I hope this video has been informative, and I want you to stay in touch with this project because I think it's going to really make something cool that we can all use in our own music and for our musician friends. So go ahead, do the usual YouTube stuff. You know what that is. Like, subscribe, ring the subscription bell, because it's that urgent. I need you to ring the subscription bell. No, actually, what's more important is that you write your comments below about whether you've used this knob before. Don't worry, I'll put the description, the part number down below and links to the spec sheets and stuff. Whether it's actually adequate, whether you have some better ideas. Just give me all your feedback in general. I want this to be a community project. The other thing is go up to the Axoloti community forum thread that I've created and read through there and give your opinion on that place. And then finally, I have a mailing list. So subscribe to that so you can stay in touch with all of the amazing details. All right. Oh, bonus. This is one other set of knobs that I bought. These go along with the selector switch. Now, I don't have a selector switch in front of me here. But the selector switch has a slightly greater diameter shaft than the pots. And also you want kind of a different control for it. So this is what I chose so far. This is called a knob fluted with skirt. This is an actual 1/4 inch, not 0.236 inches. So let me know what you think of this. I know a lot of different pedals use this. I noticed this one also has the screw on it. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.